Yo, what's going on, guys? And today I want to talk about the Denver Nuggets. My girlfriend's from Highlands Ranch, so she went to Valor. She hated it. All her friends went to Grandview and Thunder Ridge, so she always makes me tell people that because she doesn't want people to think she's a Valor kid. Either way, I wanted to talk about the Denver Nuggets and what I expect from this year. I think they're going to bounce back, and I've said this before, and I've had some people go, how do you think they're going to have a rebound year? I think they were having a phenomenal season. They had the MVP. But you can't deny that once Jamal Murray got hurt, did they do an amicable job of patching that? Yes, fantastic. One of the best jobs that could have been done, and they were able to get to the second round. But for a team that was in the Western Conference the season before, and just Jamal Murray coming back, and I think Michael Porter Jr. taking another jump. I mean, he took the leap that needed, and now he's going to take the metaphorical jump to stardom. I think they're going to have a three-headed dragon once Jamal Murray is back, with Nikola Jokic being the number one guy, okay? And I think the number two guy is going to be Michael Porter Jr. I think we're going to see once our guy, Jamal Murray, comes back, I think he's going to be regressed to the third star. Not regressed. That's the bad word. Nikola Jokic is going to be the number one guy, of course, the MVP. Everything's still going to run through him. Michael Porter Jr., I think at this point, by the time Jamal Murray comes back and shakes off all the rust, I think there's going to be a new pecking order. It used to be Jokic, Murray, then Porter. I think it's going to go now Jokic, Porter, Murray. And last year, Michael Porter really took the jump that we were expecting after Jamal, especially when Jamal Murray left. I think Michael Porter Jr., arguably, besides Kevin Durant, is the best moving three-point shooter. Best shooter on the move or off the dribble, off the catch, just moving. In the act of movement, nobody is better shooting than him than arguably Kevin Durant. And it's because they have similar frames. He played 61 games this past year, and the year before he played 55 games, so health is starting to seem like it's not as much as a concern as it used to be. Averaged 19 points a game, 7.5 rebounds, okay? Dished out 1 assist a game, had about a steal and a block a game. I expect those numbers. He shot 45% from three and 55% from the field. I expect him to be like a 23-point scorer this year. Grab the similar amount of rebounds, maybe do a little bit more playmaking, having 2 or 3 assists a game, and again, averaging a block and steal a game. And I think Jamal Murray will be the guy who will be averaging, 19 points. I think Jamal Murray will average, he was averaging, I think he'll have similar stats to what he averaged in 2019, where it was 18.5 points, shooting, and he's going to shoot probably close to 40% from the field, have about 5 rebounds, 5 assists a game, a steal a game, and half a block a game, I think those will be what Jamal Murray will average as the third fiddle. Now let's talk about the roster. Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Will Barton, Monte Morris, Jamichael Green, Michael Porter Jr., Jeff Green, Facundo Campazzo. Facundo is actually my cousin's name, so my family's from Argentina. My parents are from there, and my older sister, so it's pretty cool that the Argentine play. I love Facundo Campazzo, so the fact that they have a guy who has the same name as my cousin, I love that. Zeke Nanje, Bol, Bones Hyland, PJ Dozier, Vlatko Kankar, tell me if I said that correct, and Austin Rivers. Now look at this, and the starting lineup's obviously going to be, once Jamal Murray's back, Jamal Murray, then at shooting guard probably Will Barton, small forward Michael Porter Jr., at power forward they're probably going to run Aaron Gordon, and then at center it's going to be Nikola Jokic. Now you look at this roster, they don't have a backup center, which means Bol will be unleashed this year. Bol will be playing, I believe 15, 20 minutes a night for them, and I think he'll be an effective player for them, okay? And at the very least, Bol will be playing like 13 and a half minutes. Like, I think he could have similar stats to what JaVale McGee put up in 13 games for them last year. Last year in 13 games, JaVale McGee put up about 5.5 points on 48% from the field, 5.5 rebounds a game, about assists a game, a block a game, and under half a steal a game. I think Bol can easily put those numbers up in 13 minutes a night. And then the power forward position behind Aaron Gordon, who Aaron Gordon became what we thought he was. He was a player who put up good stats on a bad team, and then once he went up to a good team, he wasn't as good as we thought he was. But he's still great. He's a Swiss Army knife. He's a versatile multi-positional defender, and he's fantastic. He hit the 3-point ball, and they just need to tell him shoot, slash towards the basket, or hit 3-point shots. Try to play like a power forward version of Mikal Bridges / Jay Crowder. Okay, that's what they need with Aaron Gordon. Then they have Jamichael Green, who I think is going to be their primary backup power forward / backup small ball center with Nikola Jokic. So he'll play some center minutes, be fighting for some center minutes with Bol. Then I think Jeff Green will be the other backup power forward, who's a backup power forward, backup small forward. And then Zeke Nnaji is just a backup power forward who we might see a little bit of this year. Then you go over to small forwards. Michael Porter Jr. is going to start there. I think the primary backup small forward is going to be Jeff Green, then Vlatko Kankar, and then even before Vlatko Kankar, I think the other backup small forward with Jeff Green is going to be Will Barton, or maybe even PJ Dozier because he has the size and the ball handling skill. Then with Will Barton being the starting shooting guard, I think the shooting guard and guard position in general will be by committee until Jamal Murray comes. I think the starter before Jamal comes back will be Monte Morris, with Facundo Campazzo being the primary backup and Austin Rivers being the other primary backup. Then Bones Hyland and PJ Dozier will also get some minutes, but I expect them to get more minutes at the shooting guard spot behind Will Barton. And I expect Austin Rivers, PJ Dozier, Bones Hyland all to be playing shooting guard as well. So expect Bones Hyland, PJ Dozier, Austin Rivers all to be playing some shooting guard, while Facundo Campazzo and Monte Morris only playing point guard until Jamal Murray comes back. So yeah, that's basically what I have today, guys. I want to hear your thoughts down below on what do you guys think they're going to do. I think this team easily is going to be the 3rd seed. I think their floor is the 5th seed. I think if they fall anything below the 5th seed, it won't be accepted. I won't be happy. I think they're too talented to be anything lower than the 5th seed. But truly, I think the 3rd seed is where they'll land. I think the top 2 seeds, I think the Lakers are going to be up there in the top seed. And then, I think also the Nuggets could get the 2nd seed and they could contest for the 1st seed. I just feel like when you look at the Western Conference, I feel like it's going to be difficult for the 1st seed. I feel like the Lakers are just going to go ham. And I think the 1st seed's going to the first 3 seeds, I think it's going to be Lakers, probably Jazz again, and maybe I think the Nuggets could be the 3rd seed then. I don't think they have competition for the next seed. So I think 3rd seed's their ceiling. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. That's basically it for me, guys. I'm gonna peace out. And yeah. So let me hear your thoughts down below. Yeah, I'm done. I was just responding to my girlfriend, so that's what I was doing right there. I'm gonna keep this going for a few seconds, but then I'm gonna go right about like and comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. But I'm peacing out. Bye bye.